Welcome back to making Pokemon from new types with Red Rain. If you enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. I rolled Meditite and Pollywag. I immediately knew I'm doing Pollywag. I love this cute little bugger. And then I realized, okay, which type do I go with? Fighting? Oh, imagine like a little Pollywag that like uses its tail to hold itself up and like kicks you. That would be so cute. And I could maybe base it on a Bullfrog Tadpole. Or a Psychic type one, which it's so fitting to be. It's like screaming to be a dual Psychic. It has a little swirl. And I went with Psychic. Spoilers. But there also isn't much of a coming up with the idea section because I kind of immediately knew what I wanted to do. So we're just going to jump straight to that. So I pretty much just started by drawing circles for the feet, body, and swirl. I then patched them up, made a new separate layer for the actual swirl so I can move it around easier, and bada bing, bada boom, you got your Pollywag swirl. Now I needed to give it eyes and a face. I realized the body was too small, so I gave it eyes and a face. I knew I wanted it to actually, due to its basically small size and being a baby Pokemon, have it hypnotized. Then I was trying to figure out how I could do the tail, because I wanted to use it to hang, and I realized fishing rods have that shape. So, its head is literally, like, the end part of a fishing rod, where you, like, would put a worm on. I think that's kind of clever, since it is a tadpole, and I actually did end up Googling, is tadpole fishing a thing? Apparently people fish tadpoles. That does not seem humane to me, but that's a whole other story. Then I ended up using the technique I use for shading to get the metal bit to look a bit more grayish, then shaded, accidentally placed a gradient in, and that was pretty well it for the main design.
Yep, so you definitely leaned into the psychic aspect.
Yeah. I know a few things I did. One, I wanted it to like swing or hang off of something, like in its environment, so I decided to kind of make its actual tail have like a fishing hook in it.
Yeah, and then that kind of like plays homage to its water typing, I'd say, as well.
Yeah.
Plus, you can actually turn it into a swinging pendulum.
That's actually the reason I wanted to give it a hook.
Yeah.
I'll explain how this Pokemon works more once we actually get into its Pokedex entry screen one.
Yeah.
But I guess.
Yeah, and then it's got obviously the purple coloring for being a psychic type and whatnot.
Yep.
With a bit of pink accents as well. And is that I'm just trying to tell from the angle. Is that kind of like a mouth, kind of like what you see in I guess it would be Majora's Mask, the what is it called again? You know, the
Deku?
Yes, the Deku, thank you.
Not exactly. It's more meant to look like kind of like it's drooling or kind of just like absent-minded.
Oh, okay.
Kind of just mouth agape.
Yeah. Yeah, and then obviously it still doesn't have any arms because it's a tadpole.
I don't think they're supposed to have arms.
No, that's their whole thing. But
I don't think tadpoles are supposed to have feet either. So
yeah, but you give it a bit of design liberty, right? Yeah, it's still very much. You can very much tell it's Pollywag, which I like. Where it's like it also feels like its own distinct thing though too. So it's kind of like it's in that very sweet spot where you're like different enough but not like absolutely out there. Like probably the best way I could put it is I think I maybe went just a tad too far with Mamoswine, although I did have to work with a bug, for example. But yeah, I feel like this is a very, very good middle ground of the.
if you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe, and check out Red Rain. His link and the video is on screen right now. See ya!